Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo. Welcome back today to the top 5 features missing from Minecraft Console Edition Title Update 46. I've had an increase of comments saying, hey Echo, how come this feature wasn't introduced? Hey Echo, is this feature eventually coming to Minecraft Console Edition? So in today's video, I'm showing 5 features that are missing. I also have a theory that Title Update 46 is going to be a 2-part update as we are rudely interrupted by this villager. But what I mean is, as you all know, every single year, 4J love to bring us a big update in December. We got the big update in December, which is TU46, but I feel there was a lot of features missing. In fact, I know there was a lot of features missing. So what I think's happened is 4J were working on the update, but they didn't quite have time to complete all the features. So what they've done is they've compiled everything they've worked on and put it in an update, but I feel in a couple of months' time, we can expect the rest of the features that have been missing. That is my theory, because there's some great features missing. So if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to thumbs it up. I'm using Minecraft PC to show you these features. It's a lot easier to show you on PC because PC has these features. So the first thing that I want to talk about in today's video is the combat system and dual wielding, okay? They are missing from the update. However, you'll know when you play Minecraft Console Edition, we do have part of the combat update. So for example, when you start punching these or punching some types of mobs or attacking some types of mobs, for example, let's just say we started to attack this sheep with an axe, they start to drop hearts, which, as you guys can see, they're not drop. There you go. There's one there. So as you guys can see, some of the animals start to drop hearts, meaning that you're taking the hearts away from the mob. That is available on Minecraft Console Edition. But the majority and the main features from that combat update are definitely missing. The first thing I want to tell you guys is, I don't know if this feature's happened in TU46, but on Minecraft PC Edition, in the 1.9 update, the axe become the strongest tool. So what I mean is, I've got a bunch of tools in here. Let's move this over here. You'll notice that all items can now be used as a weapon source. So for example, you can use a pickaxe as an attack weapon, a shovel, an axe, a sword, and of course hoe, etc. So as you guys can see, it says here, when in main hand, 1.6 attack speed with 7 attack damage. It also has an indication of damage with a pickaxe, saying it's 1.2 attack speed with 5 attack damage. It also says here 1 attack speed, 5.5 attack damage with a shovel. And then if you look at the axe, it says here, when in main hand, 1 attack speed but 9 damage. It's a lot more powerful than the sword, so maybe you guys can test this and see if the axe is a lot stronger than the sword in TU46. So let's just grab these, because I can show you guys exactly what I mean by the combat. So if you look at my crosses on screen, you can see there's like a loading bar underneath it. This is part of the combat update, which we don't have. Now, in Minecraft Console Edition, we do have the sound effects of it like doing the same sounds, but it doesn't quite work the same. There's no delay at all, which gives another indication that Minecraft Console will be definitely getting this. Also, guys, everything I'm showing in today's video is in the coding for Minecraft Console Edition, so it's pretty much going to be a feature that will be introduced. So, for example, let's just go and do some killing of... I'm not going to kill Rubens. Where are these sheep back at? Let's go over here and kill a couple of animals, because there's a lot of delay in terms of attacking, and basically the whole point of this combat was to make survival a little bit more difficult, and that was a one-hit kill. As you guys can see, it's a one-hit kill with that. But the problem is there's a long delay on using an axe. Because it's so powerful, there's a big delay in it. The other thing I want to talk about is, of course, dual wielding. A lot of us were expecting this, but it wasn't quite introduced. So dual wielding on Minecraft PC is when I hit F, it puts it in my offhand. So the reason why this is really good is because, let me grab myself a pickaxe and some torches. If I grab myself a pickaxe and I find myself some torches, basically when you're mining, you can have like your torches in your offhand, and you can be mining, and then you can use your right click to place it down. So basically the right click on PC is your left hand, the normal is with the left click, if that makes sense. I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but basically this will be a great feature for mining. It'll just be a great overall feature, and again, I am convinced it's going to happen. I'm definitely convinced this is going to be introduced to the Minecraft Console Edition, maybe TU47, maybe TU48, maybe TU49. I do think the next update is going to be a bug fix. But yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to share with you in today's video was, of course, the combat. You guys know that's definitely missing. It's a great feature, and I do hope at some point it gets introduced. The next one, I've actually showed you this item on Minecraft Console Edition, and this is the Spectral Arrow. Again, no idea why it wasn't introduced. There was no acknowledgement as to why it wasn't introduced. It just was not introduced. This would be fun for mini games, and this was, I don't really know why this was introduced specifically to survival. But basically how it works is, when you fire the arrow specifically at any type of mob, you can see it through anywhere. So for example, let's fire it at this villager. Hopefully it doesn't kill him. We can actually see this villager all the way through everywhere. Even if I'm like underground, I can still see him. It only lasts for a limited time. But a lot of people say that this was used mainly for minigames on Minecraft. I killed him. On Minecraft PC, it was introduced for minigames only, because people could use this for, I don't know why they would introduce this to survival, but you can see that's like a speed pig. And he's got the Spectral Arrow effect, which basically shows an indication of a white and black outline, which is it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. Hopefully we don't kill him there. Go on, Ruben. Lightning, he's gone. So yeah, the Spectral Arrow is a feature that I was kind of hoping to be introduced, but on Minecraft PC, when it comes to the bow, basically whatever arrow you have in your offhand, so if I grab myself some arrows, let's just say I grab myself some of these arrows, I grab myself some of these arrows, just grab myself a big range of arrows. As you guys know, on Minecraft Console Edition, if you're hovering over the arrow, you can fire it. This is not a Minecraft PC, so that's a console exclusive. However, what arrow is this going to be firing? So let's just fire this real quick. This is firing the nearest arrow, which I believe is this one, which is night vision. So for example, if I wanted to use the Spectral Arrow, we had to put this in our offhand, meaning that was the indication of that arrow being used. So as you guys can see, I'm using this one. However, maybe I wanted to switch it to a strength one. As you guys can see here, I'm now using a strength one, which, come here, which kind of killed him. What about you? As you guys can see, he's now got strength. So yeah, the Spectral Arrow is a feature that I wanted to be introduced because it would have been so much fun. Again, that's in the coding, but was not quite introduced. Hopefully, it's going to make it in the next update. Moving on to number 3. This is a minor feature, but also to me, it's a big change. All right, so on Minecraft Console Edition, we have shrubs, we have dead bushes, and they don't drop what they're meant to. I was so sad that this wasn't introduced. It's such a minor feature, but it didn't quite make it. So on Minecraft PC, when you see dead bushes, when you see shrubs, and you break them, of course, they're mainly surrounded in deserts, you have a small percentage of them dropping between 1 to 3 sticks. So let's just break a couple of these. Hopefully it works. I am in creative, so I don't think it's going to work. Let's do / game mode S. So let's just break a couple of these. So as you guys can see, we dropped ourselves a stick there. And I was really sad this wasn't introduced. Again, I'm putting this in the top 5 because it's such a small feature that makes a huge difference. And again, there we got ourselves some sticks there. But you have a small chance of them dropping between 1 to 3 sticks. So yeah, I had to share that with you. That was just definitely a feature that I wanted to bring to your attention. Maybe you guys are like me and really expected this to be introduced, but it wasn't quite introduced. Some of you might not really care. Some of you might not have known it was a feature, but yeah, that wasn't introduced to the update. So the next thing I'm sharing with you is something along the lines of commands. Now, I would really like to see this. So in 1.9, they used a block called structure blocks to build the end structures, the end city structures. Now, structure blocks can only be obtained via command, which leaves a less likely chance of these being introduced to Minecraft Console Edition, but they are such a major feature that I think they should definitely be introduced at some point. Definitely should be introduced at some point. So this is what they look like. They come in different colors, so as you guys can see the background. Look at the change. So as I go through these, they slightly change. And basically, these are used for like copying, pasting builds. So I can copy and paste this whole entire village if I wanted to, and place it in the desert. I'm not going to, but I'm going to show you how it does work. So for example, we are going to copy and paste a small hut from a village. Doing this because it's only small, it's easy to do. So for example, placing down the structure block in here, right click. Changing this to corner mode, we're going to type in, let's just say hut. Let's just say hut 2, for example. Let's just go to done. So anything on the inside of this radius is going to be copied, so it might not paste these stairs, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Then we're going to come to the second location, which is this one, and we're going to change this to corner mode one more time. Change this to hut 2 and click done. So basically that has now been saved. So if we place down another block, right? We change this to save mode and we type in hut 2. We click detect. This has now detected the small location. So you guys can see it's going to cut off the stairs. So if I really wanted to, I could change the axes to -3, I think. Click to detect. I think I've done this correctly. I think I did. I actually don't think I've done it. But now that we've detected this, for example, maybe it's complete and you wanted to copy and paste this. We then click to save. This has now been saved. We come to another location. So over here, for example, we click on load. We type in hut2. We click load once. And as you guys can see, it's going to load in this section. But you'll notice that it's kind of above the grass level. So we'll change this to 0. We'll click load one more time, and now it's been loaded in on the floor. The stairs are missing, like I did say. If you wanted to include mobs, you have to enable mobs and entities. So in that one, there's a piece of grass. So I want to double check and see if there's a piece of grass in this one, and there is. So yeah, structure blocks are a fun thing. I really hope they get introduced on Minecraft console at some point, but they're along the lines of command blocks, and 4J have disabled anything related to command blocks. The last thing I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video, don't forget, I didn't forget this one, is shields. The almighty thing that we all wanted introduced was shields. They weren't introduced, but they are coming. They will be introduced eventually. They're just not quite ready as I'm speaking. So shields and the combat update, they're kind of used for deflecting arrows. They're such a fun thing to have because you can combine these with banners. So for example, no, I've lost my banner. I had a banner in there. Well, anyway, let's just grab ourselves a plain banner. So let's just go to banner. Let's just grab ourselves, for example, a black banner along with a shield. You can combine these together. So any pattern you have on a shield, you can have it on on a banner. You can have it on a shield. So maybe you wanted it to be like your, I don't know, like your name. So mine could be E for Echo, and yours could be B for Bob or J for Jeff. It's up to you. But yeah, I hope all of these features get introduced. The likelihood of these being introduced, I'm going to do them in order. There's around I'd say about an 80% chance of the combat update being introduced. I'd say 70% of Spectral Arrows. I'm going to say these are 100% going to be introduced. 10 to 20% of structure blocks being introduced. Shields, 100%. So overall, these are features to look forward to in the future. I hope you guys did fully enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to thumbs it up. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.